Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Pure Crochets and today we are creating this beautiful top with a beautiful shell detail at the bottom. It's a very easy tutorial and this is how the close-up looks and the back looks like this. And I'm so thankful for all of you for subscribing and supporting me. I appreciate you all so much. So this top has a matching shorts. I have the tutorial for the shorts up in my channel and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So let's get started. I am using acrylic yarn. You can use any other type of yarn that you have. This is a 3.5 mm hook. I'm going to adjust the lighting for you so that you can see it well. So this is a 3.5 hook. This is clear. You need a tape measure. You need a pair of scissors for this project. And so to begin, we are beginning with making a slip knot like this. And please take your measurements from your under bust to nipple, and we are going to chain as long as your measurement is from your under bust to nipple. For me it's 15 chains, which is 3.5 inches. So now I'm just chaining 15 chains. Okay, I am done with my chains. This is 3.5 and equivalent to 15 inches. Once you're done, you chain 2 more chains, and now we are going to start with the pattern. And to create this, we are making double crochets. So yarn over, go in the next stitch. Please skip the 2 stitches that you just created, go to the 3rd stitch and make a double crochet. And we are making double crochets across all the stitches that you have. I will meet you at the bottom of your work. Okay, I'm hoping this is clear. Just to repeat, take your under bust to nipple measurements, and that is your foundation chain. Or if your size small, you can use my measurements, which is 15 chains plus 2. Then you start doing the double crochets. Okay, I am done with my first row, and this is how my work looks. To begin, row 2, chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work, yarn over, skip this first stitch where the chain 2 holds, skip this and work from the 2nd stitch from chain 2, and we are doing double crochets. Okay, and it's a row of double crochets all the way to the top. Once we get to the top, we will do an increase. I will meet you at the top of your work. I am done and we are at the top here. Remember, there's a stitch here. Always go on the top of your work. There's always a stitch hiding here. As you can see, it's quite hidden, but go in there like this and do 1 double crochet like that. And now we are doing an increase. So yarn over, go in the same space and do a 2nd double crochet like this. Then chain 1. Oops, sorry. Let's just repeat that. So chain 1, do another double crochet in the same space, this space here. Always remember to yarn over before you do a double crochet. So yes, yarn over, do a 3rd double crochet in the same space, yarn over and do a 4th double crochet in the same space. So we are going to be increasing on the tip of our work like this. Okay, yarn over, go in this other side, and we're just doing normal double crochets. Okay, so the only thing that we are doing is increases at the tip of our work, but the other side is normal double crochet. I will meet you at the bottom of your work. I am done. This is the bottom of my work. To begin a new row, always chain 2, yarn over, always keep this first stitch which holds the chain 2 and start working from the second stitch, and we are doing a row of double crochets until the top where we do our increases. So do that, which is a row of double crochets. I'll meet you at the top again to do the increase. I am at the tip of our work, and this is how my row looks like, and now we want to do our increase. Okay, I hope your work looks like mine. So always count your chains. If you want to be clear, if you want to know you are increasing well, always count your chains. If you started with 15 chains, we are always increasing 2 chains on each side. So if you're not so sure about your increases, always double check by counting them on both sides. So you can always do that. Okay, so now let's begin again on the tips. I was just double checking my work to make sure I'm on the right track, and yes, I'm on the right track. So yarn over, and now we are increasing at the tip of our work. We go in with a double crochet. Oops, sorry. So yarn over, go in with a double crochet at the tip here. Yarn over, go in the same space with the double crochet again, chain 1, yarn over in the same space and go in with the double crochet, and the last double crochet. So it is 2 double crochets, chain 1, then 2 double crochets. Once you're done, you come to this other side and continue doing a row of normal double crochets until the end. Okay, so let's meet at the end and we will repeat this one more time. Okay guys, this is how my work looks. I'm at the end here, and to begin a new row, always chain 2, turn your work, yarn over, skip the first stitch which holds chain 2, start working from the second stitch, and we're doing a row of normal double crochets. Okay, so work double crochets until the top of your work. I will meet you at the top of your work so we can do this one more last time, then we will continue with the pattern, right? We are at the top of our work and we are doing an increase. So yarn over, go to the tip like this and do a double crochet, do a second double crochet in the same space like this, chain 1, do a third double crochet in the same space like this, and a fourth double crochet in the same space. So this is how we are going to work. As you can see, your work is becoming wider and wider. The more you increase, the more wider your work becomes, and we are going to work like this until your bra cup perfectly fits you at the boob area. So for me, I went ahead and did 6 inches. That is the width of my bra cups. If you have more bust area, you can continue with the pattern. The same. Just make sure your bra cups fits your bust area well. So take measurements of your bust area, the width of your boobs, and that's how long you are going to work. Okay, so this is how my bra cup looks. As I said, mine is size small, so if you have any other sizes, kindly just use your measurements. It's so simple. And this is how much I worked. Actually, instead of 6, I went with 5 inches. So the width is 5 inches. Okay. and this is how long I went. It's the same thing. Okay, so just use your tape measure. Your tape measure is your best friend on this project for you to have the best results. So once you're finished, you're going to chain one. So you've chained one, and this is how your work should look. And now we want to do the edging at the end of our work. Okay, so I chained one, and now we are doing single crochets at the end of our work. Go in every stitch and do a single crochet like this. Kindly note I chained one because it shows like it's two, but no, I chained one, and then I think I removed it, but it's chain one, not chain two. Okay, you chain one and then you do single crochets at the end of your work like this. Okay, we are doing single crochets just to make your work look neat. All right, your work should look like this. Okay, so once you're done, you'll chain one, take a pair of scissors, cut off your work, and that's it. Make sure your work is looking like this. Now go ahead and make a second break-up the same way we have done with this one, and you'll need to have now 2 break-ups all the same size like this. Okay, once you're done with the second break-up, which is the edging at the bottom here, please do not cut off your yarn. You're going to chain 2 more chains like this and take your second break-up, and you're going to join it at the end here like this. We're joining the first break-up to the second break-up using a slip stitch like this, then chain 1. This is how you join the 2 break-ups. Okay, they should be all the same size, just note that. And then cut off your yarn. So once you've cut off your yarn, you're going to reattach your yarn using a slip knot like this, and then you are chaining 15 chains. Remember, now you're done with the break-ups, you're now making the sides of the break-up. 15 chains is the extension from the break-up to the back area. So if you want your back area to be more longer, do more chains. Okay, and we take these 15 chains and join it at the end here of our break-up like this using a slip stitch. Okay, like this. Just make sure you're working on the right side. Please always double check your work so that you don't go frogging your work a lot. Once you're sure, you're going to join it here like this using a slip stitch. It's quite annoying when it does this to me. I don't know why it does this to me sometimes, but it's okay. So you slip stitch like this, make sure it's straight, then go ahead and slip stitch in the next 3 stitches like this. Okay, this is just to make sure your work is more fastened. You don't want your work to start running, so this is to fasten your work. Please note, if you want your work to be more longer at the sides, do more chains. You can do 20 and above. Okay, then once you're done with the 3 slip stitches, chain 1, cut off your yarn like this. Okay, then do 15 other chains and join it on the other side. Okay, don't worry about this yarn around. We will make our work neat. Okay, it's easy, so make sure you have 2 sides. Okay, so by now I'm assuming you've put the 15 on both sides. Once you have the 15 chains on both sides of your bra, again we are going to reattach your yarn on this end. Okay, remember we have 15 on this side and 15 on the other side. Okay, so reattach your yarn on this side of the break-up and then chain 1, and just now we are going in with a row of single crochets in each stitch like this. Okay, I hope this is clear. So do single crochets in each stitch from this side all the way to the middle part and all the way to the other side of your break-up. I will meet you on the other side of your break up. Okay, I am done, and this is how my work looks. I hope yours looks the same. Okay, I'm hoping we are still on the same page. Now we want to make a mesh stitch on the bottom here, and to make a mesh stitch, first let me zoom in for clarity. To make a mesh stitch, we are chaining 4. Okay, go ahead and chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over, skip this first stitch, go to this second stitch and make a double crochet like this. Okay, I hope this is clear. Then you chain 1, yarn over, skip this stitch, go to the next stitch and make a double crochet like this. Skip this, go to the next one and make a double crochet like this. Chain 1, chain 1, yarn over, skip this stitch, go to the next one. Remember, we are skipping 2 stitches, not 1. So after chain 1, skip 2 stitches. On the 3rd stitch, go to the do a double crochet. Chain 1, skip 2 stitches. On the 3rd stitch, do a double crochet. Okay, I'm sorry for that confusion. So it's chain 1, skip 2 stitches, do a double crochet, and we'll meet at the end of our work. Okay, so once you chain 4, yarn over, okay, and go to this first double crochet here and do a double crochet on top of it, yarn over, and now the next stitch is in the middle of the space like this. Okay, The third one will be on top of the double crochet. The next one is in the middle of the space. Next, do a double crochet on top of the double crochet. Next, yarn over, go in the middle of the space and do a double crochet. So that's how we are working. It's double crochet on top of the double crochet and a double crochet in the spaces. And this is how your work should look. I will meet you once you're done at the end. Remember, we are working like this all the way to the end of your work, okay? Once you're at the end of your work, you'll just cut off your yarn and you'll be done with that. Okay, I'm done with that, and now we want to create the bands at the neck area. So we are going to reattach our yarn here, and here we do it differently. This is how I reattach my yarn here at the neck area. Remember, this is at the top of one of my bras. That's where we put the neck bands that will run all the way to the back. So I don't like leaving my yarn around, so this is, I just carry it along and do single crochets all through like this to avoid weaving in a lot. We already have a lot of yarn hanging around, so weaving in, we're just reducing on that. So go ahead and just do single crochets. I did 250 chains on this side of our top and also 250 chains on the other side of our top. Okay, remember these chains are running from your chest all the way to the back. So if you're working with a bigger size, please increase your chains. You can do even 300 to 400 depending on the size of your body. Okay, so this is how they look. And also I went ahead and reattached some yarn just for making my work look more nice, from the middle here all the way to my upper part. This is just for making the top look more different and nice. Okay, if you don't want that, you can avoid that, but it's just simple. Just join 15 chains on your other chains. Okay, I just joined 15 chains on each side, and this is how my work turned out to be. So we are done. You are done here. If you don't want to put the bottom part, because I want to put the shells at the bottom, if you don't have the shells, don't worry, you are done, you are good to go. Or you can put any other thing that you have, but for me, I have these shells. I bought them the other day and I think it goes on well with my top, so I'm going to put the shells, and here they are. So please don't feel bad if you don't have them. You can put anything else. You can crochet flowers, you can crochet anything that you have to make your work beautiful at the bottom. So I'm just using normal yarn and sewing needle to sew my shells on this top. Then that's it, and we will be done. This is how my work turned out to be. So cute. The shells give this top a huge boost, and this is how the two-piece looks. Kindly, if you haven't watched the shorts of this two-piece, the shorts are up on my YouTube channel. You can watch it there and then have this two-piece that is so cute. Kindly subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, write your thoughts on the comment section. And if you want to order this, I can make this for you. Just send me a DM at Pure Crochets on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a very good student. Goodbye.